What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, we know it's been a minute. It has been a minute. Last time we actually recorded was October. Actually, it was the last episode we put out the end of October, October 25th.
It's a good one.
But we're back. We'll get into everything that's going on because I'm a very transparent individual. But it is December. We're recording this as of December the 19th. 2024. You guys are tuned into episode 23 of Select Start Radio, hosted by the one and only Mr. Hoodnerd. He's in East Oakland, California. And also DLB. I'm here in Sacramento, California. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into things. Pretty much life has happened, as always.
Life's gonna life.
Man, let me tell you.
Life is going to do what that life does when it wants to do it.
And it don't ask for permission or nothing.
Nah, I don't need it.
You know how like on these phones and computers, allow. Like, nah, there is no allow or deny. It's like you going, whether you want to or not.
Yeah, you coming and going for sure.
So, but both my parents, though, they have been, man, their health they're getting older for sure, and it sucks tremendously. My mom was just in the hospital for about a month, from November 14th to December 13th. So, but she's getting better. And my pops, he's been in and out, so it's been wild. It's like then there was a break. And the break was when they went on vacation. They went on vacation for about 2 weeks. Everything was perfectly fine. And as soon as they landed, like the very next day, my dad hit me and was like, the ambulance came to pick up your mom. And she had been in the hospital for a month. But she's back now. She's doing better. So, yeah, between that and just, Hood, he's been traveling. My guy, moving.
Not really.
Moving.
Not at all.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
You was in L.A.
No, I wasn't.
Where'd you go?
Nowhere.
Yes, you did. You went to Vegas. You did something.
That was this year. That was late, early in the year. I mean, we've podcasted since then. I ain't even know where since
swore
last
y'all
time.
recently went somewhere.
You
don't remember.
In the last 3 months. No. Not in the last 3 months. The last place we went to was Portland. And I think that was in October. Or September, actually. No, it was September.
No, that was October.
It was September. It was September. It was the end of it was September for sure. Because the season just started. The Niner season just started. And I remember meeting a dude at the hotel who was a Niner fan. And me and him ended up talking for hell long at the dude at the front desk. I got to email him. He was so nice. I'm like, man, I'm sorry. This season was hella weak. He was from the Bay and he moved to Portland. Him and his family moved to Portland. He was hella nice. I forgot what hotel. I should shout it out. But I don't even have that card on me. I gotta find it. But he was a nice ass cat. And we ended up talking for hella long about football on some random shit. Hella late. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, you're a Niner fan? Yeah. And then he started, Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, Portland is beautiful.
It is it's nice. We had a good time out there. But it was right before October.
How much did it? How long were y'all there?
Just a weekend.
Oh, okay. Did it rain?
Yeah, we just nah.
Okay.
Nah, it was actually nice. I think it was like it was cold at night, but I think it was a lot of weddings happening that weekend because I think it was like the last nice weekend before it got nasty. I'm pretty sure it's been cold and rainy and cold and snowy up there or whatever. I haven't really been paying attention, but it was like the last sunny, nice weekend where you could have something outside like that. It was overbooked. The whole city was flooded with weddings. So you could tell it must be a thing up there. Like, okay, the last day of October or September. Yep. Get it in. Hella weddings.
Oh, yeah. Then the end of August. Yeah, the end of August was, that was because you came to the pool party. And that was at the end of August.
Yeah, I think that was either before we went to Portland. Yeah, I think it was before we went to Portland. I think we went to Portland in October. Or no, September. Yeah.
Yeah, so me and my cousins, we are about to start throwing this end of summer pool party. Last year was the first one. Hood and this lady came. It was a good time. It was a few different cats came in. People was kind of coming and going. We're this time around we're trying to shrink the time so everybody can be there at one time because it was so the hours were so long that we put on our little invite flyer, whatever you want to call it. People was coming early, and then there's people who came later, people who came in the middle. So next year we're shrinking the hours so everybody can kind of get there and be there around about the same time. But nonetheless, though, it was fun. I appreciate you guys again for coming. Because that's what, about an hour 15?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because I know traffic nowadays, it used to be faster to get from Sac to the Bay Area, but now.
Yeah. I mean, we're having a California conversation here. This is kind of like when those podcasts have like New York specific conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know when you was on Canancy Street and you seen the little, and you're like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I feel you. And this is one of those. So like, yeah, specific. We were on 80, but 80 runs through the country though. So 80's everywhere. But yeah, taking 80 up from the Bay to Sac is not as convenient as it once was. It used to be like a nice. Nah, I go the back way. I'll go 99.
Now, before we get specifically into this game, actually, you know what? What have you been? Have you been gaming?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
What have you been playing?
Like always, a little bit of racing. So a little Automobilista 2, which I've put way too much time into. Shout out to my homie Ian. It was his fault that I found that game, and I done put way more time than I expected to put in that game. It's a really fun game. I started playing Race Room. That's been fun. I just, these games, they charge for the car. Some of these games charge per car and per track. So it's like baby steps, you know what I'm saying? That's why I haven't really did iRacing or anything. It's a subscription fee. So I'm like a level away from beating Alan Wake 2. I might beat that tonight, actually. I think I might, after we get off, after I eat, I might put that on and finish it because I'm really close. Because I want to do DLC too. Something else I've played and I'm drawing a blank. Helldivers. I actually played Helldivers today with Mike Demo. So shout out to Mike Demo. Me and Mike Demo played today. I wasn't even trying to play today on some random shit. I hopped on to test I was just doing my graphic settings on my car because I've been going through my games because I figured out something. I'm trying to figure out if it works on every game, and it has been. And I've been trying to see if I can get tweak my settings. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it, let's put on Helldivers. I put it on the lowest level, which was, I forgot what it is now. It's like irrelevant or something like that. I'm like, no one's going to join me. Right. So I just hop in the match and maybe like 2 seconds later I hear, what you call him has joined your squad. I'm like, who the fuck is I hear it? Hood, what's up, man? And I'm like, Mike, what the? I'm like, oh shit, I'm not even trying to play. I'm just testing settings. I was like, fuck it, we played, and we ended up running like 2 or 3 matches. Yeah, we ran like 2 or 3 matches before I hopped up and started making dinner. That was fun. But back in Helldivers, it looks so good now. I don't know what they did to it, and the new enemies are so crazy. It's definitely worth a run. Helldivers is fire. I've been back on that. I mean, I play a little bit of Call of Duty. But, it's whatever. Damn, missing something, though. I know I was playing something else.
Well, while you think
PC.
about that, for those that don't know, if you don't have Call of Duty, it's free to play until tomorrow. Well,
shit, I didn't know that.
Y'all won't even hear about this.
You won't even hear about it. You didn't even know.
By the time the podcast come out, it'll be the 20th already. But, yeah, it was free from like the 16th or the 5th or something like that to the 20th. I didn't know. I just felt like playing some Call of Duty, and I was just gonna play the last one. And it was like you could play Call of Duty for free till the 20th.
Marvel Rivals.
Oh, you tried that out?
I have tried.
That's free, right?
It's free to play. Yeah. It's cool. And then me and Jackie were playing Streets of Rage 4, or she's playing Streets of Rage 4. I'm kind of guiding her. And then I was like, all right, when we get to where I'm waiting to where we get to where I'm at in the game, and then I'm going to jump in with her so we can beat it. And she's like right there. So it's like, all right, you there, I'm ready.
Yeah, that's my game.
We working up, baby steps on the video game skills. We working it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one to play.
She want to shoot people in the face, but that's like steps to get to the shooting in the face, You got to learn how to walk before you can, you know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to walk it. So we getting there.
Walk it like I talk it.
But yeah, that's what I've been playing. I actually have been playing some games recently.
Okay.
So it felt nice to play some games again.
Yeah, as busy as everything has been, I actually have been gaming as well a little bit. I've been doing a lot of Switch because the Switch is mobile, and then I got this little adapter piece so I could connect to my PlayStation. For those of you on the audio version, I got one of the little mobile, for little cell phone clips for your PlayStation controller. So I was doing some remote play, but mainly a lot of Nintendo Switch.
Okay, that's fire.
A lot of Switch. But I recently I've gotten back into Fortnite. Fortnite is
I mean, it's a forever game.
yeah, they're definitely
Speaking of that,
they're definitely expanding that game. Like
Epic Game Store right now.
They've added a lot more to Lego Fortnite, to racing, to like it's crazy. They added the OG. The main thing that pulled me back in is they added the OG map back. So I went into that. I used to always land at the prison. Landed there, got a dub my first time back.
That's nice. Solo?
Yeah, solo.
Hey.
So, and then I had to buy my Snoop skin because Snoop's in there. They're getting ready to add Mariah Carey.
That's fun. That's actually funny.
Which was
That's funny. The Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
If she's in it, she gotta be in a dress, bro. She gotta be in a gown.
One of them is. I only seen one. I haven't been in the store yet. I saw it.
She don't play no
online.
Games if she not in heels the whole time.
It's she's because it's excuse me. It's Christmas season.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
yeah,
Mariah, yes, she gets popular again around Christmas season. So
and she also got kids now that's of that age,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
So
that's
they actually have her in this Christmas outfit. So, because for a lot of people, for people that really didn't grow up in the '90s, and if you don't know any better, you would think, "Oh, that's just a Christmas music lady."
It's like
every Christmas she pops out, which is crazy that's become her persona.
Well, yeah, because her shit's so popular. You know what
right.
I'm saying? It's become. I mean, Michael Jordan is the shoe man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, what you think a kid knows who Michael Jordan is and his accomplishments that no, bro, he's a shoe dude. He's the dude that everybody talks about compared to LeBron, who they know.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is.
So yeah, I've been playing Fortnite, getting back in there, seeing all the different stuff that they've added. They've added like a what's the name of that game that's popular on PC? Counter-Strike. So they have like a Counter-Strike mode, a 5v5 mode, which is first person only. It's pretty fun. Like it's actually pretty doggone fun. I didn't play it long enough to completely get it down because it's only one map right now. But pretty much you earn money after each round, and then after each round you can buy upgraded guns and grenades and shields and stuff like that. So if you haven't played Counter-Strike, then it'd be equivalent to oh my god, I can't remember that game that was pretty popular. Rogue. I don't know if any of you guys have played Rogue. That was another one that was one that was popular on PlayStation. It's on Xbox too, but that was one that was popular on consoles. It's a 5v5. So it's pretty cool. So they're literally just slowly just tapping into different multiplayers, and I'm here for it. I love what they're doing. I love how they've kind of went the Roblox way of having multiple different genres, as well as allowing the community to build maps and stuff like that. So yeah,
they worlds.
Yeah, they are. Epic is killing it right now with this one game, and it's crazy. So I played that. Been playing NCAA. Finally got through the story mode of WWE 24. So Oh, and I played this one game. It was free to play, and it's actually really good. I'm about to get the name of it. I'm opening up the PlayStation app right now. Um, it is called. Where can you see your recently played? It is called the the Plucky Square,
Lucky Squire.
Plucky Squire.
Yeah, that looks good.
Super like wasn't expecting much from it. It was a free game. Wanted to check it out. Went in
Is that
there.
free on? That's free on PlayStation, right?
PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, I think I got that on Plus. That was I bagged that one. I made sure I bagged that one.
Yeah, really fun game. Really cute. Uh, I love the direction that they're taking in this game. Is way different than if you're looking for something fresh, um, that's just different from everything that's out on the market right now. I would definitely recommending checking out that game. It's they read it to you in the form of a book, so it's like in the form of a book. It's like you're playing the book while it's like an interactive book. Just check it out. Go on YouTube, check out some YouTube videos, or just play the game, and it's really fun. Really fun. I'm enjoying that. So I started that up. I played about an hour of it, and that was really good. So, and then I'm not gonna lie, keep it real with you guys. You guys know I have PSVR. I'll be going through my gaming library, and I'll be like, you know what, I kind of want to play a VR game, but I don't I don't want to go through the rigmarole of having to move around my living room to be able to create the space to play the game. So I find myself just not even touching it. So yeah, that's VR right now for me. But yeah, so that's what I've been playing. Those are the games I've been messing around with as of late. So um, let's go ahead and get into some of this news we got going on here. Uh, and this is something you and I have been talking about, some games that we would like to see come back. I know you were saying that you wanted to see Killzone or Guerrilla come out with another Killzone, and I was like, I could honestly, I could take a break from it. Like I don't miss the franchise because it seemed like they were always confused with the franchise, and it never really created its own identity because they were too busy trying to make the game something else. Like they were trying to make it a Halo competitor at one point, then they were trying to make it fast paced like Call of Duty. So, but Guerrilla actually came out and said that they're done with the series, the Killzone series, that is. Now, when they say done, I don't know if they mean done as in we're never going to develop it again. However, if they don't make a game, that's not saying that another developer within the Sony umbrella couldn't take a stab at it, or Sony could hire a second party.
Somebody might be better at it than they are. It don't mean that they're good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
let somebody else try it. Like, let somebody else try with some at another one of these brands that actually cares about it. Their focus is Horizon right now and Horizon solely. So it's like, let them have it.
Yeah.
Let somebody else take a stab at it that might actually make a better game, that might focus the game because it has story and it had cool characters. It had cool character design. And that's what matters, right? You have very iconic characters and you can build something around that. It's just storytelling was bad, right? The storytelling was bad. And you could tell they've gotten so much better with Horizon, but their storytelling wasn't the best. I mean, I guess 2 was really good. They just didn't know, like you said, they didn't know the direction of what the game wanted to be. I think they should have just followed what 2 was doing and just evolved that further, and just turned it into like an action adventure series that was like a little bit not campy, but like it wasn't serious. So it wasn't like you cared about, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, just make pick a lane. Pick a lane, and they didn't. But I mean, the characters are iconic, right? Like the Helgas mask or the Helgen mask are very iconic, and the guns, the weapons. So it's like those eyes, the sniper, the three eyes on the sniper. Like, yeah, it's very iconic imagery. So it's like you could do something with that, and I'm glad again. I'm glad other games are gonna use that.
So real quick before we continue to go into the news, this is a personal conversation that'll just be within the podcast. Y'all listeners can listen. In our group chat with Mike Demo and Snake, shout out to Mike Demo and Snake. What is that a screenshot? What is that a picture that you took? Is that Call of Duty?
Yeah.
So I'm not getting it. You said it's lame as fuck. What is that, LeBron or something? Or what's going on? I'm missing it.
No, it's just a skin. It's just a pack. It was just a weak ass pack, and it was called Hella Fresh, and like everything inside the pack was hella corny and hella weak.
Now I got you.
Yeah, it was simple. It was corny as fuck.
So that's just a random black guy. That's nobody.
No, it's the character. It's one of the characters in the game. He's like an operator. You just a skin. It's a skin for the operator. Because Snoop Dogg is not a Snoop Dogg. It's it's an operator skin.
Right,
so
right.
A lot of those are operator skins. So like he's just a skin for the dude, but he's wearing like a gold chain. It's not even clean. It's corny. It's like you could do it cool. you know you could. You know you could. You know you can. You're choosing to do it lame on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, Activision, I feel you, but whatever. What do I know? I mean,
got you.
That's all. It was just like corny. It was just like hella fresh, and like it had like the one of the tags was like a gold sneaker, and it was I forgot what it was called. It was like a spray painted like gold sneaker. And it's like a weak ass sneaker, so it's not even like it's just like they love sneakers.
It's like, do you guys have any black people in here to kind of?
They do, but nobody was like, bro, that's lame.
Or hell, maybe they did and they didn't listen.
Yeah, and then they say nothing. Yeah,
because these corporations, they don't be listening either when you try and tell them.
I'm pretty sure that culture over there isn't the, you know what I'm saying? So,
and so keeping it on Killzone and Helldivers, which you said you had jumped into Helldivers first ever.
For this reason.
Helldivers 2's first ever crossover is here, and it's going to be with Killzone. So all the now you've been in there. Is it I can look, but I'll ask you right now before I click on it. Is it available yet?
It's
or
out.
It's going to be available. Oh, it is out.
Oh, it's out.
Okay. Yeah. And do you recall how much it is?
I don't remember fucking what you call them prices. Live service price, because you have to buy each piece, or I think it's a bundle, or you have to buy each piece individually or something like that.
Yeah, so it's let's see. First off, so it's a gun.
Gun skin.
It's a gun skin. It's a full body skin.
Yep.
And then the flags and your character's icon and all that good stuff.
Badge. They have 2 helmets too. They have another helmet too. They have the sniper's helmet as well, which I think I just got today.
But yeah, it doesn't show the pricing. But it's interesting though, because we had always been wondering if they would do any cross branding.
Here we go.
And I couldn't think of anything. And this actually is perfect.
It was perfect. It was literally like, it was like, wow.
I just don't want the game to get goofy.
Oh, it's going to get goofy, baby. That's where the money comes from.
Yes, I don't like that.
Blame Fortnite.
So my thing is, you could do cross branding, but do it with stuff that makes sense.
Sure, I'm sure.
Again, how they did it with Killzone, that makes sense. Like
I can see Star Wars.
Okay.
I can see Star Wars. You could clone troopers, stormtroopers. You can even do a whole planet. You could do. I can see Starship Troopers. Right.
See?
I can see a lot
stuff
of
that stays within the
stuff
realm
like that. I can see even Terminator. I can see aliens. Alien skins. So instead of the Terminator bots, they literally are skinned like Terminators, and you have all the noises from Terminator. You can see alien level where you hear we get the guns, we get the sounds from the Alien game, and instead of that, xenomorphs running around with giant queens and shit like that. I can see that happening. Stuff like that, I'm cool with. If you keep it in the same wheelhouse, like we're just fighting giant monsters, even if it gets crazy, we're like, oh, we're fighting fucking kaijus or some shit, because you kind of are in some parts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not?
Yeah, as long as it stays relevant to the world, I'm cool with it. again, like I said, if in Fortnite, to me, that artistic style, it makes sense in Fortnite. Like,
No, you just shooting at Bill.
no, I'm not. You know, it makes sense in Fortnite.
That's your favorite.
But like
Shut up.
in Call of Duty,
Everything
or like
else is stupid, but Fortnite is better.
No, well, you know I don't feel that way.
I'm just
but
playing.
in like Battlefield, that looks stupid to have Nicki Minaj and Snoop Dogg in Battlefield.
Well, they weren't in there.
They weren't.
Battlefield's
weren't.
never.
And that's what I'm saying.
Battlefield people complained about like women on the battlefield and like someone with a prosthetic arm. That's not real. But me flying a jet around this thing in circles hella fast is real. Like, get the fuck out of here. You care because somebody has a prosthetic arm, bruh? All right, here we go. Here we go.
Like in Call of Duty, that corny stuff kind of makes sense because you don't take Call of Duty serious like how you take a Battlefield. Now, if I saw Nicki Minaj in Battlefield, I'm gonna be like, okay, come on.
Well, Call of Duty turned into that, right? So Call of Duty kind of like, I mean, but if they
sound like you just called it Call of Booty.
It is. It is. Maybe that's a Freudian slip. That's what's on my mind. Call it a booty. I'm on the wrong podcast. What? Shit. I done lost my train of thought, man. Sorry.
Well, Sony confirms it wants to buy Elden Ring's developer FromSoft. However, they didn't. They just bought.
Yes,
they're the biggest shareholder, the largest shareholder of FromSoft. I mean, which technically
he bought them,
makes you the owner, but
you own them. You own them. Unless you sell them now, which you would make money off of. So even if you did, you're selling, you're letting that they're paying for their freedom, they're paying you, so it doesn't matter, right? So Sony wins regardless. So like if they say we want to be an independent company, okay, FromSoft, but Sony and FromSoft have a good working relationship. I mean, really, it was PlayStation that introduced them. You know what I'm saying? They technically should have been a PlayStation exclusive company. PlayStation just didn't see the value in it. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't buy them, and then. Now here we are years later, they're the monster that PlayStation could have owned, right? So it's really the one that got away from PlayStation. They had it first and they just was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And now they're like one of the biggest. So
yeah, so they will own $318 million worth of shares in the company. So
I would say they're a majority shareholder.
So yeah, Sony is. They're slowly grabbing a good sized market of the gaming industry, and what I mean by that is
they're not doing it in one chunk,
right? So
they're picking apart around the world.
Of Discord, they own pieces of this brand now. They bought Odyssey. Bungie.
They bought Odyssey. Yep.
And then is that the headphone maker?
That's the high-end headphone maker.
So it's like they're kind of just slowly kind of just dibbling and dabbling in different areas. And I'm like, I see. I mean, in a minute, it's about to be them, Microsoft and Nintendo at the rate that these companies are going. Mm-hmm. For all of our listeners, he's showing the headphones.
Right. Well, did it pop up in frame?
It did.
Okay.
It did. So yeah. So shout out to Sony.
Rose.
Continuing to expand their portfolio. Yeah. So I put this in here. I don't know how many people that care about it. I don't know. I personally don't know too many people that play this game, but I was shocked. I know Farming Simulator is a popular game.
Huge.
Because the name, like Farming Simulator, is popular.
Huge.
However, what I did not know is Farm Simulator has 2 million copies already sold, more than Alan Wake 2. First off, Alan Wake.
Well, to be fair to Alan Wake,
that was the headline from just the article.
Okay,
the
say
fact
Alan Wake
that
2.
This game sold 2 million copies, I knew it was popular. I didn't know it was that popular.
That's just like American Truck Driver Simulator.
First off, Farm Simulator started off all this, didn't they?
Well,
They're the first ones that I recall. Because there's like Goat Simulator. There's
they're
like
all just different. They're not all by the same company.
Right.
Just like just call it simulator. They just say whatever simulator at the end. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but Farm Simulator specifically has been around for a long time.
Yeah, for a minute.
For a long time, and it's very popular. It's like Bus Simulator and all the other ones that but Farm Simulator specifically has a following for sure. Their side note on that. So Project Cars. The dude that made Project Cars and Project Cars 2 was making a game called GT Revival, which is a new simulator on PC. I'm assuming console at some point. Even though they don't really bring real racing sims to console, except for like Assetto Corsa, but it doesn't have. I don't know if it has the mods on console. So it's kind of
don't have the mods, which
makes what makes Assetto Corsa is the mods, right? So like it's such an old game. They're making a game he's making a game called Project Motor Racing. It's supposed to be his new sim or whatever. He's trying to attack all the other sims or whatever. Because, the guy that made Project Cars. They're going to use the Farm Simulator engine. So for this racing title, they're going to use that Farm Simulator engine, which I'm like, damn, it's not like Farm Simulator looks terrible. It doesn't. So if you throw that on a track, you know what I'm saying? That could look good. So... yeah, Farming Simulator is about to share their engine with other games. So we're going to get more, which is crazy. That Farm Simulator is that big. But yeah, Farm Simulator and racing go together.
It's crazy. Like when I saw that news, I was just like, wow. And even in the article, it says, which this article is from VG 24/7.
That's I know.
Right. It says Alan Wake 2, an excellent and successful AAA release, being outsold by a niche farm sim, goes to show you the industry is still rich and with quiet bangers.
It's not niche. To call Farm Simulator niche is fucked up. It's just you just don't understand how big it is. It's huge, and it's been huge forever. It's not a new thing. So whoever that is doesn't understand. Like, no, Farm Simulator has been around for a minute. But Alan Wake only was on. It was a. The problem with Alan Wake was, remember, it came out digital only at first. It was a digital only title, and then I think it just came out on disc recently. So I think if they're comparing it to the disc release, it's like
what? So that even this kind of brings up this kind of brings up one of those questions that, or one of those conversations you and I were having earlier this week about intelligence and genius and stuff like that. It's like, so what is niche even considered? Like, because if 2 million, because like if Spider-Man is selling like 8 million and Call of Duty's doing like 20,
it's not niche. No, it's not niche. It can't be niche if it's selling 2 million. Like niche would be like, oh, it's so. It has a very strong community of 100 to 150,000 people every time it comes out. 200,000 people every time. That's niche, right? Like, oh, it sells this number every time. You're in a pocket. 2 million? You're a big dog. Because you're just a quiet big dog.
When I think let's do this. Sony's, I think the last time they came out, they said they've sold like 60 million PS5s. Yeah. Microsoft said like 15 million. Nintendo at something crazy. We'll say Nintendo's at like 70, 80 million. And then you got PC. We'll give PC.
It doesn't matter. It's hard to quantify that number. Right. Like the graphics cards are
right. So we'll just round everything up to 100 million gaming devices. Okay, so for you to sell 2 million to 100 to, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I could get, like, it sold 2 million. 2 million is that's a big ass number.
It's a lot
in comparison to 100 million. When you see, I'm trying to think of like big AAA games that are doing crazy
AAA
numbers.
AAA is dying though. What AAA games really ball out now? AAA is dead.
Well, the only ones we know of frequently would be your 2Ks,
Red Dead Redemption,
Maddens,
anything from Rockstar. You know what I'm saying? Rockstar Games. Rockstar Games. So Red Dead, Grand Theft Auto, anything they make, That's $1 billion right there. Just give it to them.
What's our game that had a messed up launch but came back and recuperated?
Cyberpunk.
Which,
time out. Side note again. They just came out with a new patch, and it's nice. And it does a lot of quality of life stuff that they didn't even need to do, and they're still adding stuff to that game way after that shit's over. Like,
yeah,
and they had the nerve to drop.
You're right, yo.
You got to give it up to them, man.
I applaud any developer that just continues to, like, again, you know me. I'm all for the Fortnites of the world, Apex, Rainbow Six, like any of these games where they just continue to build on the foundation that's already there, because we don't need annualized franchises. I wish a lot of these developers would get away from that, because we have so many successful games that are still making great money. Like, if you don't want to look at Fortnite or Rainbow Six or look at fucking, I know everybody's not GTA, but what GTA Online has done though, it's like, let that be, like, come on guys, you could. Anyways.
But that's hard though. GTA Online is such a anomaly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think that they can make, the only thing that I think that's competing with GTA Online would be Fortnite. That's the only thing. And WoW and Roblox. Yeah, I'll be forgetting about WoW.
Oh, it's still alive.
Yeah, I'll be forgetting about WoW.
And swinging. They ain't leaving. They ain't leaving.
And they've been around for the longest.
You're going to get them out of there. They raiding right now.
Yeah.
Hella macros on that keyboard.
Destiny could have been that.
Yeah, they botched that. And then we blamed Activision, but then when you looking at it, it might have been Bungie. It might have been both of them. They both might have been dancing too high, close to the sun. Yeah, Destiny had it, and they dropped the ball.
But shout out to Farm Simulator. I might try it out one day. I remember it was free. And one of those, I know I have one of the older ones because it was free on PlayStation Plus.
It's just a game of patience, and like learn how to play the game. And
I figure it's like something, again, not kin to The Sims, but like just
Power
life
Wash
simulation.
Simulator. Yeah, it's life simulation.
All these different Sims are crazy.
Power Wash Simulator is just like therapeutic. It's just therapeutic. It's kind of like you just get going there, like, oh, it's a van that needs cleaning. You just literally like, shh. You just, you know what I'm saying? It's a power fantasy, and you can do it with friends. It's co-op, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Power Simulator is actually pretty fun. Ghost Simulator is just stupid. It's just dumb. It's just like, you know what Ghost Simulator is? Remember Pain?
Oh my God. Hey.
Yeah, I took you somewhere.
Yo, that game was stupid. But it was fun,
though. It was fun. Pain was fun. I
remember my ex-wife used to be like, she used to get mad at me for playing that game. Why are you playing this dumb game?
Yes, because you can't play something that's dumb. Everything has to be intellectual.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
Nah, bro. Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Pain. Yeah, shout out to her.
But yeah, so Epic Games, yo, they trying to come up. They trying to come up. They do the biggest splits. They are in partnership with Google to be pre-installed on every single. It's going to be a part of their bloatware. So you buy an Android phone that's not Google, it's going to be on your phone, baby.
I mean, if you buy games,
my thing is, I'm curious how much they paid for that.
A lot.
And
what 21 Savage say? A lot.
You on fire tonight.
Thanks, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, no, I didn't think the article would. The article doesn't say it doesn't say how much they paid for it. But they said that they expect it to be on 392 million, or they expect it to reach 392 million customers. That don't sound like a lot to me. That number has to be off.
I mean, it is a lot of people though. For
that
Epic
is,
Game
but the
Store,
amount of people that have Android.
but some of them phones might not. Some of them phones might not
That
be
is
able
true.
to even. You
That
gotta
is
think
true.
of.
I already know where
So
you're
they
going.
have to. So they have to set a base. So Epic's gonna have to set a baseline on what phones can and can't take that, because like somebody might have that on their phone, and then their phone might not even be able to download the games that they have. So they're gonna have to set a precedent on what phones and what spec. It's probably gonna be spec oriented, like the S whatever to this line or whatever to this line, and then if you have this phone, you can't get the Epic Game Store, but like if you have this phone, you can. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm pissed off. I thought the whole lawsuit and shit that Europe and Epic and all them, I thought that was going to be here in the States too, but it's not. It's only in Europe. So in Europe, you can download the app, but you can't in the States. So I wish somebody over here would sue Apple so we can get the same treatment over here. But yeah, you can't, because you can't download other stores within the App Store. For anybody that doesn't know, you can't download another store in the American App Store. Europe and Epic sued for that. So
Spotify too.
Instead, what Apple did is they were like, okay, well, cool, in Europe, y'all can do it over here. We ain't bringing this to any other country. So it's literally just Europe. And I'm like, dang, somebody in the States sue these fools so we can get that over here. I don't mind. Competition is everything. So.
Yeah, Apple don't believe in that.
Nah.
May never have.
So.
Dominance. They want to be the Fortnite in your life.
So to give you guys a little little preview of what went down, it says Epic Game Store mobile app is available on iOS in the European Union, where Apple was forced to open up iOS to third-party app marketplaces, which marketplace pretty much is store. And then it says around the world, Android is already open to other marketplaces. So Android, they already allow it, which is why you're good there. But right now, it's only exclusive to the European Union, not to the United States. So again, somebody here, let's get to suing Apple, can we?
Let's get to suing. Shit, we might be on Android soon anyway. No, I'm just playing.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not.
You not.
You'll come right along with me.
I'm a slave. They got me.
Shout out to.
There he is, boss. He trying to go over there to Google right there. Snitching.
That's the gun line, boss.
That's the gun line. You trying to cross it?
Tell him about the gun line.
You saw what happened when you tried to cross that gun line.
Man.
Shout out to
Nintendo Switch. They have finally surpassed the PlayStation 2 in lifetime sales in the U.S.
Yeah, be specific.
Yes, because this article originally threw me off because I was like, oh, it's finally outsold the PlayStation 2. For those that don't know, the PlayStation 2 is still the highest selling console in the world.
And a better console. Yeah, what's the better console? Who had the better games? And
hands down.
I'm just saying.
Hands down, the PlayStation 2 had the better games.
It's not even close.
Yeah, hands down.
And I know, listen,
had the better games.
Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, I love you. Odyssey, cool. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, once you say
stick
that.
drift analog controllers. No, buddy. Buddy. The PlayStation 2. That PlayStation 2 just was different monster. It really was. I mean, God of War was, so Metal Gear 2, which is one of the, yeah. The PS2 was crazy.
So, from a worldwide perspective, it says Nintendo reported that the Switch has sold 146 million units globally, still putting it behind the DS, which has sold 154 million units globally, which it'll definitely pass that up. But neither of those tops the PlayStation 2 worldwide sales, which is at just over 160 million. That's crazy. 160 million PlayStation 2s, especially at that time. Like, there's way more people gaming today than there was back then.
Yeah,
so
that's what's so crazy about the PS2 is like that was during a time where gaming was still taboo. I mean, if you go back and look at the launches, people were like, "Oh, look at these dorks," but now everybody's doing it. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's everybody. Like Mike Demo was talking to me. Shout out to him again about his son being home from the holidays with his girlfriend. They both gamers and love anime and shit. Like, see, I love that shit. That's tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like that back in the PS2 days. Children, let me sit down. Let Uncle Tay Tay explain to you what it was like growing up in the 90s and 2000s when you loved the games. The girlies didn't like you.
Right. And anime was not what it is today,
bro.
boy.
Listen, you had to. I remember there was a club at Logan. There was like an anime club at Logan, and like, man, like these motherfuckers made you feel like you were a fucking loser for going to. I'm like, bro, this shit's fire, bro. What are you talking about? And now everybody love it. Everybody love it. Everybody love the shit that I used to get ridiculed about is like the shit that everybody fuck with now. It's like, that's so tight.
But it just shows you how we as gamers are so far ahead of the curve. Because even when you look at stuff like Discord, like there's so many just regular companies using Discord now.
No, yeah, I mean people. I know people that use Discord that have nothing to do with gaming. I mean, I know a lot of people that day trade off Discord.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
or even Twitch. I remember when Twitch was exclusively just
the TV, and everybody like, what's that? Let's twitching. I ain't twitching. Now more people watch video games than they play them, which is crazy. People spend more time in 2024. People spend more time actually watching people play video games than playing them themselves, which is fucking crazy. But yeah, you know, it's tight now though. It's cool. It is cool though.
Yeah. So shout out to Nintendo. Nintendo Switch finally surpasses the PlayStation 2's lifetime sales in the U.S., which they are currently at 46.6 million units sold. Excuse me. In the U.S. as of November 30th, 2024. So they're definitely extremely past that now, I'm sure, with all the holiday sales and stuff like that. So shout out to the Switch. I'm looking forward to the Switch 2. I definitely plan on making that a day one purchase for myself. I am definitely looking forward to the Switch 2. Next up, there is Polygon. Shout out to them. They have put an article together. The subject line for the article is every Mario game available on Nintendo Switch ranked. So there's 48 of them. 48 Mario games. That's a lot. There's 48 Mario games that are playable on the Nintendo Switch, and they ranked them all.
That's tight.
Great article. Definitely recommend taking a read or a look at it. I like the way they did it. It's actually done very well. So again, if you are a Nintendo fan, a fan of Mario, they did a really good job. I will tell you what their top 5 are. At number 1, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I don't know how many of you guys have or have not played that game, but it is a great game. It's actually on sale right now for $42. At number 2, they have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. At number 3, they had Super Mario World. Definitely one of my most favorite Mario games of all time. 4, they had Super Mario 64. 5, they had Super Mario Odyssey, another great Mario game. So that's the top 5. After that, go ahead and check out the article. Again, just Google Polygon, every Mario game available on Nintendo Switch ranked. it was a really good read. So, and I definitely agree with most of their rankings. So I want to throw that in there for people to check out. And then there has been, I'm gonna skip that one. The last piece of news that we have this week is this company was once the. I literally was telling everybody about them. I was like, yo, you should go hop on it. You should go get it. It's amazing what they're doing. You can cancel at any time. You're not stuck in a annual contract or a 2-year contract, and it was super cheap.
I remember I was one of the first people on it.
Mm-hmm. And now, yeah, they changing all that. They're pretty much up there now. They're pretty much competing at this point. Like the only thing that is, the only thing that they still got over everybody else is there's no contract, and that is YouTube TV. It now costs $83 monthly for YouTube TV, up from $35. That's how much it used to be 7 years ago when it first started. $35. That got you everything, including the sports package with DVR and on demand. $35. And in 7 years, it's up to $83. Now, to be fair, I knew it wasn't going to stay at $35 for forever. They had to break into the market. They had to get people to try it out. They had to get people on it.
For sure.
They've promoted the hell out of it. I want to say the last 2 or 3 NBA finals, it's marketed all over the finals. Like it's everywhere. Watch NBA championship on YouTube TV. One thing that they do little slick stuff with their programming, like the little play bar or whatever. Like for the NBA finals, is the little play bar icon is the NBA finals trophy. Like same thing for the Super Bowl. Some popular TV shows, like if you watch what's that zombie one that everybody loved?
The Walking Dead.
If you watch The Walking Dead, their little playhead thing was a zombie. So I mean, they do little cute little tricks and little goofy stuff, gimmicky stuff. But yeah, man, it's up. And
I've been gone. When they hit. What they hit? They hit 100. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gone. Thank you for your service.
Yeah,
you COVID me out.
Mm-hmm.
You COVID me out. Thanks for COVID. You saved me through COVID, baby.
Because 83 is a month is the basic plan.
That used to be the ultimate.
Yep. Because now you get
nothing.
Hold on, it says, unfortunately, alternatives are either more expensive or limited. Hulu Plus. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So it's the 83. Camera
out of focus tonight.
Hold on. YouTube launches at a mere $35, increased $40, blah, 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 blah. Just when things had stabled for the new year, 2023 brought yet another price hike. So, yeah, every year they've gone up pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a 73. That doesn't include all the optional add-ons. Yeah, okay. Like 4K Plus, yeah, because 4K Plus, if you want your channels in 4K. Now, what I will say is, to my knowledge, they're the only ones that offer TV in 4K. I don't know of any of the other streaming services offering TV in 4K. Obviously, this is upscaling.
It's not. Yeah, it's upscale 4K for sure. Which I mean, it's fine.
And I don't want to confuse people going too deep in the nerd realm when it comes to 4K, but they're the only service that I know of that offer 4K of any kind. I'll say it like that.
I mean, upscale is still really good. It's gonna look better than the 1080p that most people get. So like, yeah,
Absolutely.
That's why YouTube TV's compression was really good. You know what I'm saying? It looked really good. Like YouTube. I mean, you know what I'm saying? YouTube looks good.
Now, I would understand this price hike
for the most part
if 4K was just added into just the regular plan. then I'd be like, okay, you know what? Like, I could, if you're giving me something for the price hike, then I get it. If you're giving me a price hike just to hike your prices, I don't get it.
That's what they all doing now. They all just on that. They doing their thing, you know. They just
and it's unfortunate.
hiking them up. Yeah, it is.
It's really unfortunate. So, but YouTube, I mean, I don't have YouTube TV. My parents have YouTube TV, and I'm smooching off of them. But no, I mean, to be fair, YouTube has a family plan, and so as long as you're within your family's family plan, then you're good. So I'm not using their login. I'm still logging into my Gmail account. My Gmail account is just under their family plan. So
yeah, that's how I did it back in the day with my mom. I had my mom on the account, and she was good. And I forgot. I think my homie was on the account. I think it was the 5 people or something like that.
Shout out to my boy Izzy. I don't know if a lot of people have ever checked out YouTube Premium. If y'all watch a lot of YouTube, thank me later. Check out YouTube Premium. It'll change your life.
It's one of the only things I've been subscribed to that for years, dog. Mm-hmm. It's the best.
I was from the day they offered it, because YouTube Premium, with that they took stuff out of it. Because with YouTube Premium, you used to get a terabyte of storage, YouTube Music, or it wasn't called YouTube Music at that time. It was called Google Music, and you got commercial free on YouTube. But then as time went on, they kept the price the same, but they started taking stuff out. I'm like, these motherfuckers. Look, these companies, boy.
As long as they don't show the ads, I'll pay you for that, bro. Fuck that. Because YouTube is different than watching a television show. YouTube is like, I'm just scrolling some bullshit right now, and all of a sudden you got and it's like, and then now these ads on YouTube are so crazy, you have an hour-long ad.
Especially, like, especially if you don't hit skip.
Nah, you be sitting there. I forgot where I was at, and I wasn't logged in, and I was like, "Why is this ad? What is this ad?" It was a movie.
It
was a movie.
I'm telling you, I turned so. Once I was subscribed to YouTube Premium years ago, I turned so bougie so fast. If I was on a computer and I seen an ad, nope, I'm logging in. Where's I can find login quick enough.
I don't want to see none of that shit. Yeah, all them little dots on my shit. Nah, I don't want none of them dots. I don't want to know when the commercial's popping up.
Yeah, YouTube Premium is amazing.
Mandatory, was it mandatory 2?
And I watch a lot of YouTube, so that's why I definitely get my money's worth. I watch a lot of YouTube. A lot.
I think that's one of the ones that's like worthy, because like I do too.
Yeah. Because there ain't nothing worse than when you're trying to, especially when you're like researching something, you're trying to look up something, so you got all these videos you want to watch, and every time you clicking on a new video, an ad popping up, or
when you watch a video that's longer than a long form video, the video that was an hour turns into an hour and a half. It's like, because you had to watch hella commercials. It's like, come on, bro. Please stop. Also, the fact that you can listen to like a podcast without, you can close the phone. You know, that's another premium feature.
So there's a workaround for that? So for all of you, if you don't have YouTube Premium, I'll show you guys right now. Especially for if you guys don't have the video version, then I'll explain it. So we'll go to see, YouTube is distracting too, because I just got on here and I'm like, oh. But let me find her. Okay, we'll go to this video of 50 Cent on the Kelly Clarkson show, right? And so I need to turn on Wi-Fi. So, but yeah, I'm gonna show you guys on video, and then you guys that are listening, go ahead and follow suit. Because I signed out, so I'm not signed in right now. Okay, so I'm signed out. So I'm getting ads and everything. Whew, that look crazy on my phone. So our video doesn't get copyrighted. Well, it shouldn't for the Kelly Clarkson show. But you can hear us playing. You can see us playing, right? So when I swipe away and leave, well, when I lock my phone.
Yeah, you close the phone.
So it stopped playing, right? All you have to do is, while your phone is still locked, just on iPhone, because on Android you get it no matter what. You just swipe down, hit the play button,
Now we're in your city shooting.
lock your phone,
Have you
and you're good to go.
loving or hating winters in New
That's
York?
a nice little hack.
Yeah, so that's the workaround for it. And then now you're able to play YouTube videos while your phone screen is locked. So I gotta remember to sign back in. But yeah, so that was the workaround. I found out about that. Funny enough, when I was going through my divorce and we were, going through splitting everything, and I had to go. That was the hardest first world problems I ever had. I had to go like a month without YouTube Premium, and it was tough. And so I was like, there got to be a way to still get this thing to play. And so I did that one day, and I was like, oh snap! So I didn't even have to pay for it. So yeah, that's your workaround if you don't have YouTube Premium. But I highly recommend YouTube. I'm telling them, I highly recommend. And we ain't getting paid for none of this stuff, but I recommend you guys definitely get YouTube Premium. We'll definitely take it though, YouTube. We'll definitely take a YouTube one for sure.
Old people at YouTube, man. Come on, man. Are we not good enough? No, we're not.
But
answer my own question. Damn.
But yeah, man, that's our show for this week. Is there
Good, because I gotta eat.
No, you ain't.
Motherfucker mouth over
From my guy Hoodnerd in East Oakland.
Yeah, we can finish it up. What did we say? What was you gonna say?
No, I wasn't gonna say anything. I didn't have anything else.
Oh, well, yeah, me neither. Shit, I guess I'm good, man.
Yeah,
shout out to I didn't say shout out to moms though.
Appreciate you.
Your moms, yeah, for
Appreciate
sure,
you.
and pops, and Izzy. I didn't say that earlier either, but you know.
Yeah, shout out for joining Gang YouTube Premium.
Yeah, welcome. You changed your life.
Yeah. He was talking about.
It's the only one
like,
that's worth it, dog. It's the only one that's truly it's worth it. Like if you watch YouTube, man, it's so worth it. You'll be like, once you do it, you'll be like, God damn.
Yeah,
like,
you ain't never going back.
Yeah, you'll never go back. You're like, I just watched that whole video and no interruptions. Like, yeah, none. And you can watch the next one too, and the next one, and the next one. You just feed it. And you can scrub. You ain't gonna have to worry about unscrubbing, and then all of a sudden the ad pop up right in your face. Like, you thought you could get past me?
That's funny. That's funny. You know who's gonna be next to do something like that? Probably if they stick around. TikTok.
It's crazy. I'm not a talker, bro. I haven't really TikTok, so like TikTok never caught me. I'm on there, but I'm not on there. I don't use it like that.
Yeah, I definitely like TikTok for the short. Like if I want a video to get straight to the point, that's the only thing about YouTube videos is sometimes motherfuckers be talking too much, and I'm like, nigga, get to the point, and I'm just double tapping so to go 10 times forward. Whereas what I do like about TikTok is because it's, even though you can have a long TikTok video, most people are still on like the 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes. So they're like, when they go to talk about something, they're like straight to it.
I love long form.
So
I'm old. I still need somebody to actually break it down to me.
I like long form when it's something that I need to be long form. If it's something to where I just need to just get information just real quick, then I'll do that. Because people feel
make a sandwich, bread.
Oh man, but yeah, for my guy Hoodnerd in East Oakland, California, I'm DLB from Sacramento. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Until the next podcast, Merry Christmas, everybody. We won't have a show until after Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody. If you guys celebrate Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is you guys celebrate. Happy birthday to me. My birthday's on Monday. So,
I thought we already celebrate.
You funny. So if you guys want to send me a birthday shout out, hit me up on Instagram, DJDLB23. Hoodnerd is on IG at Hoodnerd. It's just Hoodnerd, right? On IG.
Just Hoodnerd.
Yeah.
Everywhere else is either Hoodnerd or Psycho Hoodnerd, which is SAIKO Hoodnerd.
And all that information will be in the show notes. So
down,
check the show notes.
Side, it's somewhere up in there.
Yeah, it's in there. So until the next podcast, people, we are out of here.
And if y'all want to hop on something, if y'all want to hop on any games, man, we have a Discord channel. So reach out to us in the show notes, and we can get you guys invited to the Discord so we can talk gaming, sports, whatever you guys want to talk about. Or if you want to just use it as a place where we can mashup games and communities type shit. Let us know. So hit us on one of the things.
Discord link, all that
send
stuff.
you a link. Yeah.
All that stuff is in the bio, people. So we love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Happy
Yes.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
Peace. All right, perfecto.
I'm all froze though. YouTube.